Hey guys, Common Sense right here, and before the video begins, please consider liking and subscribing to the channel. Let's make sense common again, and let's get down into the breakdown. So first off, today is November the 27th, but this video is going to go out on November 28th. So as today, happy Thanksgiving. God bless you all. Let's take a moment and thank Jesus Christ for blessing us today. I had a blessed day. Thank Jesus Christ for blessing me with these beautiful cats that I have, blessing the food, allowing me to have a beautiful and wonderful Thanksgiving with all my family today. So first of all, just happy Thanksgiving to everyone, and God bless you all. But now let's get down to business, right? So let's talk about the story that happened yesterday, November 26th, and let's talk about what went down. So what happened near the White House wasn't just a tragedy; it was a predictable consequence. So as we all know, an Afghanistan man, I believe it was, shot and critically, well, I don't know about critically, shot and killed a person and wounded another. So at the time of this, one has been pronounced dead, but the other one is alive still. So let's lift up them in prayer. Let's be praying for them and their family and ask that God heals and just gets them through this awful, tragic time. So let's go over a little bit about what happened real quick. So 2 members of the West Virginia National Guard stationed near the White House were shot in what authorities are calling a targeted ambush. Today, the officials confirmed a tragic update. 20-year-old Guard member Sarah Beckstorm died of her wounds. The second Guardsman, 24-year-old Andrew Wolf, remains in critical condition. The suspect identified is Ramanullah Lakanwal, an Afghan national who entered the U.S. under the post-Afghanistan resettlement program. He's now in custody. Authorities say he drove cross-country to carry out this ambush. So first of all, I hope I didn't get that name right. That guy's scum. That guy's a absolute fart knocker, and what he did is just absolutely unacceptable. Targeting our Americans like that, our National Guard members that protect and serve. I just want to quickly thank them for their service. I pray that Andrew can get out of the wounds and doesn't succumb to them, but may Jesus lead the way. So let's talk a little bit about the shooter, an Afghan national, Ramanullah Lakanwal. Hope I'm mispronouncing that. Doesn't even deserve the time of day. He entered the country under the U.S. Afghan resettlement program. According to officials, he drove cross-country to carry out this attack. And, let's be honest. This wasn't accidental. This was a foreign national vetted by our own government, attacking American troops in the nation's capital, right? Conservatives, we've been talking about this. We've been warning others about scenarios like this for a while now. When you bring thousands of people into the country from unstable regions under rushed and politically motivated resettlement programs, you're guaranteed to make mistakes. And we're seeing one of them slip through the cracks right now. And these mistakes, obviously, cost innocent American lives. And there's no excuse for it. The administration has treated national security like an afterthought. They've prioritized political optics, virtue signaling, and feel-good immigration narratives over hard, uncomfortable truths. So I think the vetting was rushed and incomplete. Background checks are inadequate or ignored. National security is taking a back seat. The federal government placed Americans in danger to appear compassionate. The federal government placed Americans in danger just to appear compassionate. And this is what happens when an ideology beats just common sense. And this is part of a broader issue, right? So we have porous borders, we have historically high illegal entries, resettlement programs being fast-tracked without proper vetting, and conservatives have been screaming from the rooftops that this creates vulnerability to criminals, extremists, and hostile actors slipping into the country, which we've seen. And here we are, with National Guard members being ambushed being hunted even near the White House. Absolutely disgusting and should never have happened. And may God rest the soldier of Sarah. After the incident, the federal government halted Afghan immigration processing for now, which just goes to show that even they know that the vetting process is complete garbage. But let's ask a deeper question. Why was it open in the first place? Why did it take bloodshed on Washington soil to admit there was a problem? And why should we stop at just one region? If your system fails at once at this level, it means the entire system needs reforming and not just a temporary pause. So I believe we need to do some reconstruction with that. So here's some of the things that I believe that we should fix, focus on, amending. So we need full audit of all resettlement programs. No more political shortcuts. No more rushing people through vetting for PR wins, right? We need to freeze immigration from high-risk regions until proper systems are in place. This is common sense, not extremism, right? We need to restore national security. First, immigration policies, all right? And what that means is if we don't know who you are, you don't enter. Simple as that. Increase the protection for U.S. troops and law enforcement around critical areas. If foreign nationals can attack troops near the White House, I mean, imagine what can happen everywhere else. This happened near the White House. The White House. And of course, we need to hold the government agencies accountable. So, someone approved this attacker's entry, signed off on it, and we're paying the price. Americans paid the price, one with their life, and another one possibly with their life. We don't know yet. So this is a tragedy, and it wasn't caused by racism, bigotry, fear-mongering. It was caused by negligence at the highest level, leadership that values global activism over American safety. It was caused by an ideology that believes protecting feelings is more important than protecting Americans. This isn't anti-immigrant. This is just pro-American. And if that offends anyone, then maybe you need to develop a little bit of common sense. This is America. We should put Americans first, not immigrants. All right. We have enough stuff going on right now anyways. If it was up to me, I'd put a full pause on letting any immigrants into the country and focus on making America better for Americans. That's just me though. And I think that's one of the huge differences between the left and the right now. It just seems like the left cares more about illegal immigrants than their own American citizens. At least they're American citizens that support Donald Trump. I think they'd rather let illegal immigrants in to the White House than people who voted for Donald Trump in the White House if they were in control. That's just who they've kind of become as the left now. They clearly put immigrants first and not American citizens first. That's a little bit of my thoughts and breakdown of the whole situation. Let me know what you guys thought below. Like I said from the beginning, like and subscribe for more content like this, right side leaning political commentary. Let's make sense common again for real, guys. Like, subscribe, share the video around to your friends. And of course, Jesus Christ is King. He died for you, so live for him. Hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.